Hi there. How much do you pay for a... Oops, kicked my internet box. How much do you pay for a gallon of good cider? A little bit of your good health, but monetarily? I have no idea. I'm going to see if I can make okay cider for $3. I'll do a quick explanation of the process and then go on an oxymoronic rant. So using two things of frozen apple juice concentrate, which were both less than $1.50, water, yeast, and sugar, I'm going to turn juice into juice for adults. This is just the setup phase. Do something 100 times, it stops feeling like you really have to do it. It just gets done after you push yourself a little bit. I have a really big bucket on the side, a cherry blueberry cardamom wine that I'm really excited about. Last year, or the one before, it tasted so good, like candy or falling in love. As far as the cider goes, I'm going to let it sit for 2 weeks before I taste test a tad. Alright, on to a rant. Hi there, how do you do? Say whatever you want, because I can't hear you. I am moving forward while also being stuck in the past. Why? Because as smart as I may be sometimes, I'm an oxymoron at heart. I'm an elegant klutz, a legitimate bastard, and it's not something that weighs me down. It's just something I am. Charismatic in some ways, contributing to an awkward aura in others. Confidence, consistency, and temperance are values I should hold dear. I exist as human, which can mean many things, different things at different times. You're not an imposter unless you're deceiving others, and being yourself, or what you think is yourself, is not deceit. Do things for you, because you're the person who's entirely attached to you. Do things for others because you want to, and it makes you feel good. Befriend animals for the enrichment of your own life, maybe theirs a little bit. Eat a burger, and don't think about it too much. I like myself. I'm at a point I can say that and smile confidently, arrogantly, charmingly, deceptively. However, the flip flap one would interpret such a facial expression from yours truly. I'm somewhat frustrated with people who are off put by me and choose avoidance, but that's just how life goes sometimes, and the best thing you can do is respect them, because it confuses them with your lack of animus. I can get the things I want in life without hurting others, and that's pretty effing rad-tastic. There is an aspect of your shadow, parts of personality, you don't see yourself. Introspection is key here because you have to listen to others and then validate with yourself. Maybe also with people you know you can trust. Some criticism is unfounded, garbage, excuses to write someone off, cast them away. Other criticism has merit and calls for you to look within yourself. If you're suffering from some form of psychosis, I am without advice other than to seek professional help. My hallucinations of cockroaches crawling in my peripheral vision are very minor. If anything, it helps me with my anxiety when I think I've got some buddies tagging along in my day to day. I am a lot. I contain multitudes, in a metaphorical sense. I will rise to the occasion and drop back down to my leisure, attempt to be my true self, but wonder how true that self can be if it changes with each added experience. Me 10 years ago would not imagine me now, and I think the same will be true in 10 more years. How will the rains of life erode my spirit? What ways will I build it back up? Only time will tell. When life slaps you in the face, there's a desire to give in to the 5 stages of grief. Maybe you do. Ideally, you take the moments you need and find acceptance. Don't neglect your feelings, but don't let them control you. Be who you want to be. BARBIE. Be who you want to be. BARBIE. Be a fashionista styling Barbie girl. Because you are Knuff. Whoever you are watching this, you're not an imposter unless you're committing some form of legal fraud. When reflecting on friendships or relationships, asking yourself, was it all really a lie? Is a form of undermining other people and yourself, as well as devaluing what maybe and probably were some intimate moments between two people who existed simultaneously. The only positive mantras for masculinity to deal with your emotions I've been able to find are calls to acceptance. It is what it is, and just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. Calling these masculine is my opinion, but if we boil them down, aren't they both telling us to walk it off, which can be used pretty toxically? It's hard to find the sweet spot between comforting/supporting others and coddling to a point of dependence. The path of self-improvement is weird. It'll have moments where the next breakthrough for you is something you'll need assistance with, and others where it's best if you have some space to figure it out. In the last year, 2 years, I found a lot of peace. I'm going to be more than okay. I'll be exceptional. I'm shocked by how hard it is for so many people to cry. That expression was shamed out of them. They do it in private or not at all. I find myself wishing for others in times where I cry alone. Comfort and reassurance, even from acquaintances, is nice. I don't want to hurt people, but in life that is inevitable, and you're gonna hurt too, bucko. Everybody wants to think they're kind, not manipulative, trustable, but it genuinely varies for everyone in every interaction. I'm proud of myself for respecting people as best I can, even when they're being unreasonable, and for that standard to be getting higher and higher with age and interactions. Sometimes you will snap. Irritation exists. We do not have infinite patience. We are apes with too much technology magic, primal emotions, and societal expectations. If you're low on sleep, stressed, sick, or inebriated, you might be more on autopilot than you realize. This is not an excuse to be a sneeze weasel and take it out on someone else, even if they are the one currently sawing at your patience. These are generalizations based on some interactions I've been reflecting on from the past few years, not just a single experience or person. I think I'm a good person, which is better than where I was mentally a lot of my life. As discouraging as it is seeing people go from validating you and interactions to becoming avoidant and wanting nothing to do with you unless they need something, it is something that will happen again. The nice people need their nice company, the sensitive people need their sensitive company, and this kind-hearted goblin is fine with the company within itself, and that it finds in a few true friends. Naysayers say nay, I say, have it your way. Life is simultaneously so long and so short. Wins and losses come at the hands of the weird games thrown our ways. But if we only play to win, we'll find ourselves inconsolable during the losses. So instead, play for fun. Fuck around and find out to your heart's content. Next month, I plan to record and post a second episode of Conversations with the Unknown. I hope you and your ears choose to experience the chaos that is me again sometime. Live well, stay breathing, and adieu to you.